Alright, so in this clip we're going to explore how we can assign different type of materials to be exported to Substance Painter. So let me start by the trunk. I will select this trunk GRP on my outliner and I will isolate that one. And here what I want to do is basically go through every single object of this group and apply a material that will carry on the connection between the object, the material, and the texture set. So I will start in order. So I will go here to my corners and I will basically go here and apply a new material. So I will go here, assign new material, and I want to use a simple lumber material. At this point, it is not important which type of material are you going to apply to it, but it's more as a general tag or as an ID number or name to be carried on to Substance Painter. So in this case, what I want to do is basically call this corner, right? Or corners, plural, because are all the corners, and then leave it without anything after that, because this ID or this name of the material will be applied in Substance Painter as a texture set. And then when we export this texture set from Substance Painter to bring it in here and connect it to the RenderMan material, it will be named according to this. So it is really important that these names are exactly the same name that you want for your textures. Alright, so now that I have this one, I will go to the box and I will repeat the process. So I will go here, assign new material, I will go to Maya, and I will look for my lumber material. So in this case, this is going to be called box. Again, no other words applied to it. Let me move this something about here. And then I will do the same for the borders. So I will go here and assign new material just to repeat the process and make sure that everything is covered here. All right, so this is going to be called borders. All right, so for now I will stop this and I will move to the other objects, because I will just repeat this between lessons to apply to the different type of objects on the trunk. However, and the gramophone actually is going to be a little bit different. For the bulb, it's actually the same procedure, so no surprises there. So I will just go here to the gramophone and see what we get. So in this particular case, even though we have only one object, as we discussed in the previous clip, we're going to have different UV tiles. So in order to work with this, what I want to do is just apply a single material in the same way as any other object. So I will go and assign new material. I will bring in a lumber material. So this will apply a new lumber. And I will apply the same name. So gramophone. And that's it. No other word on top of that. So I'm doing this because what will happen is that when we bring in this object to Substance Painter, it will grab this name of this material and will create different texture sets based on the UIDs. So basically, once we paint our textures, it will basically export and write that down our texture with the word gramophone, because it was our material, but then add the ID number. All right. So this is it. This is how you do it. So I will just pause this video here and continue working on how we can export this to Substance Painter on the next clip.